Hello again, and welcome back to Maker Breakdowns. So the first course I made a video on was an icy cave with a bunch of spiky balls rolling around. The second was an old temple with time-traveling warp pipes. And most Mario courses can be described in this way, in anywhere from 2 words to maybe a sentence or 2. However, there are some courses which attempt to tell a story rather than be a simple obstacle course or puzzle-solving challenge. And that's the type of course we'll be talking about today. So, let's set the stage. While having a cup of tea at a local coffee shop, Luigi hears a rumor that one of Bowser's most powerful airships, possibly his flagship, was preparing to raid a peaceful Yoshi village nearby and steal all their coins. Unfortunately, Mario is only on the second hole of an 18-hole golf match against Wario, so it's up to Luigi to investigate. Luigi arrives near the docks at the edge of town and sees that he's late. Bowser's ship already towers over the dock, dwarfing everything around it. So much so that Luigi is unable to find a way on board by simply jumping. Looks like he'll have to find another way. He sees a Yoshi hopping on a cargo crate, who seems as if it's trying to find a way on board as well, while another Yoshi emerges from the pipe. Luigi and the Yoshis work together to try to board the ship. However, even with the Yoshi's help, there seems to be no way to board it from the dock. Seemingly out of options, Luigi and his new partner head down the pipe and into town, only to find it overrun with Koopa Troopas. After fighting their way through town, they find one building that has something odd on top of it. Whatever it is, it reaches up to the sky and has a door at its base. Since all the other buildings are locked up tight, our heroic duo has no choice but to enter. Waiting inside are the Boom Boom Brothers, ready to fight off any intruders. After swiftly defeating the Boom Boom Bros, Luigi finds a key to the other door in the room, which leads to an elevator of sorts. This elevator immediately takes him up to a red pipe, with which he is able to climb on board. Once through the pipe, Luigi arrives in a hallway that seems to be below deck. Just above, he notices a Koopa Troopa in a chain chomp guarding a locked door. Inside the room, Luigi spots a red Yoshi being held captive. Unfortunately, this Koopa guard and his chomp don't seem to have the key, so Luigi silently promises to rescue the red Yoshi and presses on, making his way further into the ship's interior. He doesn't get far, however, before he runs into more Koopa Troopas, but these guys are no match for Luigi, and he dispatches them quickly. He notices a storage area packed full of bob-ombs as he makes his way forward, though it seems to be inaccessible at the moment. Taking note of the storage area, Luigi moves on through the door and emerges on the main deck. The deck is crawling with Koopa Troopas and wrench-throwing moles. The cannons are firing wildly, sending cannonballs flying all over the place. So if Luigi can dodge a wrench, as well as some balls, he'll eventually make his way to the main cannon at the bow of the ship. Above that, he spots a question mark block on the foremast and jumps to break it open. A feather pops out and gently falls into Luigi's grasp, granting him a cape. With this newfound power, Luigi easily climbs the main mast and jumps to the mast near the stern, where he floats down to find another wrench-throwing mole holding a key. Calmly, and with what is known as extreme prejudice, Luigi retrieves the key and returns to the captive Yoshi as fast as he can. Making short work of the Koopa and his chomp, Luigi unlocks the cell. Inside, the red Yoshi awaits along with 3 blocks. Luigi checks the blocks, and the first contains a fire flower. A hammer bro hides in the second block, ready to attack Luigi if he hits it, and the third block contains a key. At this point, Luigi decides to give the green Yoshi a break, and the red Yoshi bravely steps in to relieve his worn-out comrade and help Luigi save the village. Quickly, Luigi discovers that this red Yoshi can breathe fire on command, and with its help, he is able to ignite the bob-ombs in the storage room, which reveals a locked door. Maybe this is what the red Yoshi was looking for. Luigi opens the door and finds he's been transported high up on the main mast, near the bottom of the main sail. Bowser Jr. approaches from the left in a dangerous, fire-spitting clown car. After a short fight, Luigi defeats Bowser Jr. and takes his clown car, using it to ascend toward the top of the mast, where a sinister surprise awaits him. It's Bowser, and he's not messing around today. He's beefed up by the power of a mushroom and has his own fire clown car. Tough fight, but Luigi perseveres and eventually defeats the Koopa King, who drops a key upon his demise. Luigi uses this key to unlock the door on the mast. Entering it, Luigi discovers a room packed with a literal boatload of gold coins, presumably the ones that were stolen from the Yoshis. He gathers up all the coins and leaves the room. Now, with the stolen coins in tow, Luigi hops off the back of the ship and heads back to the village. And with that, we come to the end of this course. So it seems as if the Red Yoshi was trying to get the coins back, and while successful in stealing the key to Bowser's treasure room, it was eventually caught while seeking out the hidden entrance, trapped until Luigi set it free. The green Yoshi we met at the dock was just trying to rescue the Red Yoshi, perhaps a family member. Okay, so I can't say it's all that good, but I really like this course. I like the concept and the story it attempts to tell. I also like the fact that this story can be interpreted in other ways. For example, you could frame Luigi as the pirate, since he does sort of fight his way through Bowser's troops all the way to his treasure room and steals it. Hell, we could even frame Bowser as the good guy if we look at it like this. Bowser regularly provides guards and distributes his wealth for the benefit of the small Yoshi community, only for Luigi to come and destroy it all and then take the coins for himself. But that's the unintended benefit of this very limited form of storytelling. The stage itself is honestly kind of difficult, but I wanted it to feel like a late game course. Like, if it was an actual Mario game, it would be closer to the end of the game than the beginning. But I've never been the best judge as to whether or not my courses are difficult. Either way, I really enjoyed writing this. It feels a bit different from the other breakdowns, since it's more focused on the storytelling than the level design itself. But for me, storytelling is an important aspect of level design in general, but it can also be a great way to come up with new course ideas. Anyway, my voice is about shot, so I hope you enjoyed this slightly simpler Mario Maker 2 video, and I hope you're having a wonderful day. So thank you very much for watching, and as always, take it easy, folks.